You're listening to Country Music Junkies, hosted by Patrice Whiffen. This week on Country Music Junkies, we are catching up with our friends from Southern Halo. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. How are things going?
Woohoo! Woohoo! We're so excited to be talking to you again. It's been going really great. How about you?
Really good, thank you. Now, I understand you've got a lot going on. You've got your album is available. You've got a new single coming out next week. Lots of stuff on the go in terms of touring. So I want to talk about everything. But let's first, I guess, start on what have you guys been up to the last little while?
Wow, well, literally here recently, the girls and I have just been doing a lot of big performances all around America. We've been pushing our brand new CD, just like in the movies, with a million radio tours, and we're just having so much fun on the road and, sharing our music with everybody. So it's just been a blast.
That's awesome. Now let's talk a little bit about the album. You mentioned it's called Just Like in the Movies. Obviously, lots of stories from that record that fans can expect, but can you guys maybe describe a little bit about the sound and then some of the stories that you're telling?
Of course. So Just Like in the Movies album is actually a concept album. So we have 14 brand new original tracks on there, and they all are just very upbeat, fun, positive, and literally are just experiences that the girls and I experience really all the time, just being on the road and, being sisters in a traveling band. So you literally have a storytelling album. So from the very first song to the very last, they all kind of link together and tell this one giant story. And it's kind of the story of Southern Halo. So it's actually a fun little project that we started, and we've just had so much fun with it. It's different, and we love it.
Now, are there any songs off the record that really are close to you or really special to you? I know it's kind of hard to pick sometimes.
Oh my goodness! Well, they're all so fun, and they're like our children, honestly. But I think for me, this is Christina speaking, it would have to be Southern Halo, which is the very first single that we pushed off of the brand new album. And yeah, we were so excited about it.
That is awesome. Now, talk to me a little bit about this new single coming out next week, I Think Too Much. You guys had songwriting credits on this as well. Talk to me a little bit about that song and what fans can expect from it.
Of course, yeah. I Think Too Much is going to be the next single that we're pushing, and we're very excited about that one because it just is your typical girl song. Like, I literally wrote it with a good friend of mine from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and her name's Roxy Dean, and she just pulls the crazy, fun characteristics out of me whenever we get together to write. So this was one of the songs that we wrote together, and it just literally talks about how, all of us girls, we really think too much about things, and we actually sat down together, funny story, trying to find out what we wanted to write about, but we were being too picky about it, and we were like, man, we're just thinking too much. So it kind of, and it's going to be our next single, and we can't wait to push it.
That's awesome, and what a cool story behind that as well. Now, you got a radio tour coming along with that single, of course, but you've also got a lot of touring just yourselves kind of coming up in the next little while. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Oh, of course. So with the brand new single, we're going to be doing a lot more radio tours, probably going towards the West. And we're so excited because we did a lot of northern states from the very first single, Anything Is Possible. So we're going to be heading out west and hitting some more stations, and we just can't wait because we had so much fun this beginning half of the year just doing nothing but, pushing our single to radio stations, hitting the road, performing, and sharing our music. So we plan on doing a lot more of that with this next single, I Think Too Much. And it's just going to be a lot of fun because the single is very relatable to a lot of girls, and a lot of the guys say it's just very catchy. So we love hearing that both girls and guys love the song.
There you go. We're catching up with Southern Halo. You can check them out online at southernhalo.net. Now, ladies, where is the best place for your fans to go to connect with you if they want to, see pictures, see where you're headed next, that kind of thing? Where would you like them to go?
All right, you guys can check us out on southernhalo.net. Yep, and that'll take you to all of our social media sites like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that great stuff, and we're just constantly posting. So you guys jump on board and follow us and see where we're going to be next.
There you go. Well, thank you so much, ladies. Really appreciate it. Again, we're catching up with Southern Halo. They're headed out on the road to promote their new single, I Think Too Much. You can check them out online at southernhalo.net. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.